So, hello YouTube, and welcome to day 5 of my 31-day YouTube commitment journey. And today is gonna be short and sweet, I think. Today has been one of those days where things everything that could go not so cool went not so cool. But it's okay. I'm still here. I got myself an iced latte at Fuego. They have the best coffee ever. It's been a long time since I've had coffee this good, okay? Now again, before I start, my name is Caroline, and thank you for being here and for watching this, for being on the journey with me. If you've watched since my first video for the month of January. And again, there will be noises around me. I'm outside, and so please don't mind them. I apologize for them. But like I said in my very first video, I'm not trying to do this in a perfect way. I'm just committing to doing it, period. So I show up like all sweaty and stuff, and just to be here and to do it and move from a space of inspired action. Okay, so I was like, let me get my coffee, sit down, and make the video. The lighting is not perfect, the sun is behind me and all that jazz, but listen, let's just do it. Today I want to talk about the grass is not greener on the other side, however. Okay, so you could be in a space or do something or be with someone that you really love, and yet still go through challenges. The difference is that you will move through those challenges in a much different way than you would if you didn't love that thing, that work, that person, that situation, okay? Where I am is where I desire to be at this moment. The space that I work in is where I desire to be at this moment. But still, it's not perfect. The grass is not greener here. But even though I go through some challenges, I'm motivated. I want to be here. I desire to be here. So my motivation to make things work is different than if I clearly did not want to be here. If it was just another, job, regular job, just to make some money, then I probably would have quit. Or maybe not, I don't know. But I think of myself when I was, let's say, working at jobs where I knew my intention was just to make money. If I didn't like it, I would just leave and find another regular job. My heart was not in it. I was in it for the exchange of like my time, my energy, for the paycheck that you give me every 2 weeks or whatever. But here now, working in this space, and not just here, everywhere I've worked, doing what I love, like teaching yoga or being in spaces where it's about yoga. Even in the studios where I first started, it was never perfect. There was always a challenge. There was always something, someone, a situation, circumstances that made it like not perfect or sometimes difficult to deal with. But beneath that was is my love, my passion, my desire to make it work. It's much stronger than those challenges that I face. So even when you are aligned with the things that you love to do, you have to be aware that it doesn't mean, finally life is perfect and there's never any problems and everything is just smooth sailing into the sunset. No, you will face things, but you will be motivated to make it work. It will be harder for you to say, fuck it, I give up, or I don't want to do this anymore. It's hard to feel that way when you're in love with what it is you do, or the space you're in, or the person that you're with, or the art that you create. It's deeper than just what you think in your mind. It comes from your heart. So naturally you'll feel the pull to make things work, or how can I fix the situation, or how can I just breathe through this. And nothing wild happened to me. It's just today was one of those days where, like, problems would show up one after the other, and it's like, oh my god, this is rough, and it's only, I started at 7:30ish, and 10 o'clock in the morning I was like, oh my god, it's only been like 2 hours and a half and already all this is going on. It's not that deep, but still it was, like, damn, there's a lot going on. And even though I was dealing with those things, deep down it's like, okay, well, how can we make it work? What's the solution? Let's find options, because I want this to work for the here and now. Like, this is what I desire. It comes from my heart, from deep down within. So let's stay aware of that. It's like when people say they want to become famous. It's one thing when you're not famous, you're in your small town and just a regular person, and you see these celebrities online or on TV or in the media, influencers. Am I saying it correctly? Influencers. Anywho, I'm French. I'm French speaking, so forgive me for mispronouncing words. But you see those celebrities and you think, oh my god, their life seems perfect. They have all kinds of money, people love them, and they star in movies, or they have like hit songs or really empowering albums and changing people's lives all over the world. It looks glamorous from our perspective, but how many celebrities do we know for a fact that had mental breakdowns, that are going through it, and who come out and speak out and say how really it's not all that glitters isn't gold. It's only once you're in it that you find out. But yet those who, I assume, I'm not one of them, but those who really love their craft, you can tell that they will fight for it, that they'll find solutions to make it work, And those who are not truly in love with what they do might just let it go, give up. And that applies to us as well. As long as it comes from your heart, the motivation is different. It will fuel you to keep moving forward. And sometimes I feel like, I'm going to speak for myself, but I feel like sometimes life wants to challenge me, even when I'm on the path of doing what I love to do. Like, how greatly do you want this? How greatly do you love it? Because it's not going to be just, served to you on a platter of gold. Like, how greatly do you want it? And then once you go through those challenges, when you come on the other side, it's like, you're just so happy to have made it through, and you just feel like, oh man, I'd go through it again for this, because I'm so in love with it. So to recap, or to resume, to finish this video, it's just a loving reminder to remember the grass is not greener on the other side. However, when you're in love with where you're at, if it's truly what's for you, what you desire from deep within, it's what's in your heart, makes your heart like beat a little faster, then keep moving forward, keep pushing through, keep finding solutions, keep breathing through the challenges, keep finding ways to make it work, to make it flourish, to make it a success, to make it whatever it is you desire it to be. So on that note, I'm gonna go Fulljoy my iced latte, Oh my God, so good. If you go to Costa Rica, and if you go to Dominical, stop by Fuego. I honestly prefer the warm latte with regular milk, but right now the iced coffee feels nice because it's hot as fuck. So on that note, I'll let you go, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. I got the place all to myself.